This 4-star only Jade team is a ton of fun, and we're going to be taking advantage of all of the original supports back from 1.0, so that means Pela, Tingyun, Asta, and we're going to see how well they do with the newest Year Pure Fiction Goddess. Before we get into the run, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. That would be a ton of help. Now, the strategy for this run in particular is that we have no healer, right? So we do need to make Pela the Debt Collector, which is wonderful because she's a 2-turn AoE ult spammer, and we put her on the Eagle set. We're going to give her extra speed with Jade, give her extra speed with Asta, so we're looking somewhere in the range of like a 250-ish speed Pela. Now, here we're going to go ahead and advance, or not advance anybody, because we have Memories of the Past on Asta. We do have the Dance 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 on Tingyun, so she will be the action advance. Asta will be the speed buff. We did wait for the ult to be on Tingyun's turn, because that way, now we can use the ult from Pela, get the action advance from the win set, and make it so these enemies who action delay us, those ice guys, they're dead before they can attack us. If we were to do it early, then those guys are going to spawn earlier in the wave, attack us, and then, you know, that kind of sucks. So, already into the second wave, thanks to the buff from the dice, and this skill, ideally, it doesn't hit the trash can. It's fine if it does, though. We can go ahead and basic. You know, we could not apply the quantum, but at the end of the day, the 1 extra stack might be better. You know, the trash can get killed before we get the ult triggering the follow-up, which means that we can get 1 more enemy to spawn in before. Not too much of a loss, though. Now, at this point, the skill won't get the ult up from Tingyun, so we'll just go ahead and basic 87. If it's like 94-ish, 97, then it will work. Okay, get a speed boost here, and damn. For some reason, the trash can, when it hits you, it doesn't give you energy, and I haven't been able to figure out why. So we'll go ahead and get abused a little bit there. We can actually avoid that wave of damage, but I didn't play optimally. Now we can go ahead and get the ult up with 1 skill from Pela. She's so energy efficient, it's crazy. You do need to put her on Resolution Light Cone, though. That way the basic also gets the extra energy from her talent. Because every time you apply a debuff, you're going to get 8 energy. And then every time an enemy dies, you're going to get 5 energy. So she's just an infinite ults, almost. Which then leads to a crazy amount of follow-ups, because AoE is AoE. Kind of in a rough situation here, because Pela and Jade are far away, and then these guys are here. So we'll see if we can push Pela in front, and yes, we can. So we're safe from damage going into the third wave. Asta's a little bit in jeopardy, but she gets so much defense when you have the max stacks. So hopefully she doesn't die. Now we'll go ahead and use the ult on Jade's turn. This keeps the speed buff on her from Tingyun's E1, I think. So we get 20 extra speed boost. There it is, right next to that 50 stacks of pond something. Speed boost on Pela's turn, so that means the speed will still last, or 1 turn won't disappear after this turn, and blank. Not bad. 437,000. You know, I'm thinking maybe the buff should have been the other one. This one worked better for me, but it always happens that whenever I want the dice to drop, or whenever it inevitably does drop, there's no enemies. It just hits the deer, and it feels bad. Feels really, really bad. 1 more ult from Pela. It seems like we get an ult from Pela every single turn. Ka-ching. Perfect. So ideally, you know, we do want to break the deer before we get that AoE swipe that just takes a bunch of health off of us, and that is the nice thing about Pela. The skill does a good amount of toughness, the ult does a good amount of toughness, so we can go ahead and break the deer. If you guys did want to run this without a, or with a sustain, you know, you could easily take out Tingyun or Asta, 1 or the 2. I wonder which one is actually better, and then just put in any sustain you want. And it's not like you actually have to go for the 40 points either. We're trying to max out our score here. But, come on, Tingyun. Ugh, this is rough. This skill I really wanted to miss. Yeah, it was a bad decision. I should have just basicked and kept her alive. Jesus Christ. Okay, everybody just got annihilated. We got 2 dead enemies, or you know, stunned and 1 dead. This is that skill was a bad decision. It should have been a basic. Okay. Just please wipe them out before they hit us. Okay, we're safe. We were about to get killed right there. Okay, 1-part attack, not 2-part. We don't really care about the healing. And Pela's back up, so this isn't looking terrible. I think these are the only enemies left. And then we've just got the deer. 5 stacks for Jade's follow-up. Okay. And now we got a dead Pela. Luckily, we're at 5 out of 8, so this is perfect. Just please... Oh, I think the dice just saved us. Oh, the dice just saved us. Oh, Jade. Lady Bunna Jade. She's gone too. Well, I guess the remaining survivor, the lone survivor Tingyun, does she have enough to deal 1% of health after all of the vulnerability debuffs? Let's go ahead and give her a 50% damage bonus, because if this didn't do 1%, I would have gone ballistic. Tingyun, you deserve a 5-star version now. Thank you, Tingyun. For the builds, Jade was 90 over 113. So we had her light cone on the quantum set on the Duran E0, and that was it for all the 5 stars. Everything else was 4 stars, 4-star cones. Von Whack on everybody, wind set. Dance 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 on Tingyun. Only Von Whack, no wind. And then we did have Von Whack wind on Pela. Von Whack wind, I think, is the most broken combo set in existence. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Adios.